Hello, everybody. I'm Cedric Pride. We're back with Voices of Reality. Hello, everybody. I'm Cedric Pride. We're back. We have a very, very, very special group here today. You Can Begin Again, and we're just so happy to have them here. Their passion is helping young ladies between the ages of 18 and 25 who are just in a tough situation. And they've stepped in, been a bridge to get you over the hump. And we have a very special guest here today, Keisha. Keisha, your story is the story that You Can Begin Again was born out of. It's your story.
Yes, that's correct.
and we're going to tell the audience your story.
Okay.
You're good, okay? You're
Okay.
good. We're going to tell the audience your story. And you're going to be an inspiration to so many other young ladies out there who might be going through this. And we want to share your story. And I'm going to back the audience up a little bit, and we're going to get them back up to today, okay?
Okay.
All right. So if I'm correct, around 17 years old, you found yourself in a jam. What jam was that?
I was homeless, and I had been messing with this dude, and so it wasn't really working out, and so I had nowhere to go.
Okay, so like a lot of teenage girls, you were chasing this little guy around.
Yes.
I guess that's the way to say that. You were chasing this guy around, and it didn't work out the way most of us think when we're teenagers.
Correct.
So that's going to be something we're going to want you to talk to young ladies about too, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so as you know, we all make those mistakes when we're 17, and that's okay. But you went a little bit further, and you found yourself homeless. Mm-hmm. You didn't have a place to go, but as the audience know, we had a dynamite friend of yours that was on by the name of Dee,
Yes.
who really stepped in. And what did Dee do for you?
Well, she basically took me under her wing. We would hang out every day, and then she knew I didn't have nowhere to go, so she would sleep in the car with me because it was her car. So
Hey, hang on. So now this friend of yours was so good of a friend that she would sleep with you in the car at night.
yes,
Don't you ever lose that friend?
I know.
That's a true friend.
Yeah, I know.
That's a true friend. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So, as we were sleeping in the car during the day, we would go to my Aunt Tina's house and get dressed
Uh-huh.
when she was at work, and we would just be gone before she came back home.
So you was part-time homeless.
Yes,
Part-time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
During the day, I wasn't home.
okay, so during the daytime when you was raiding the refrigerator, taking
Yes.
showers, taking naps because the car was uncomfortable, but by the time Auntie got home, you would be gone.
Yes,
And you would go back to the car.
yes, and just ride around, hang out.
Okay. Now I need to ask you a question because we got people that's watching that's going to ask this question. Okay. Why didn't you tell Tina?
Because we didn't think she would let us stay there, so we just never asked. There was no reason behind it. We just never did.
Just never did.
Yeah.
Okay. So this went on for a while. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're popping in during the day, popping out at night.
Yes.
But like I said, eating up all the food and all that stuff during the daytime. So you got caught.
Yes.
Okay. Well, tell us about that. What happened?
One day she called Dee's phone, and she said, which is my friend, and she said, y'all think y'all slick. She said, I know what y'all doing. Y'all coming here and getting dressed during the day and eating and leaving. And so we confessed to it, and she was like, y'all can come over here and stay. And so that's how it started. So we just packed all our belongings that was in the car, and we went to Tina's house.
Which that was kind of fast and easy pack. Okay. Now you know that your story has impacted. You Can Begin Again. You know that, right? And it's been I deal with Tina every Sunday at church. We're personal friends, and I've seen young ladies like yourself and others who've been through her program and what a program it is. So tell us a little bit about what Minister Tina Carter did for you. Share a little bit of that with us about what she did to not only help you as far as housing, but to help you with just mentorship. And because that's where I see her just so strong at. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I was a very sheltered child, so I was a very wild child, and she had patience, and that sometimes it takes that with rebellious kids, and she taught morals and values, into us. She made us go to church on Sundays. That was a rule in the house. We were to go to church, which I was used to because I came from a household where we went to church every Sunday, so that was fine. And then she disciplined me like I was her own child. So
And good for her. Okay.
And, she installed morals and values to be better and not to just accept anything, to always be better in what we're doing.
Wow.
So.
Wow. Okay. That's great. As you know, we need more Tinas. We need more Minister Carters, and a good place to start would be right with you. You've been through the program. You've seen the impact it made on your life. You're seeing the impact that it's making on other young ladies' lives. So let me be the first one to say that I hope you follow your auntie and continue to take. You can begin again to a higher level. She has some huge plans coming up, and of course she's going to need all our help. So it's my pleasure to have you on the show today. We want our audience to know again we're at Voices of Reality. I'm your host, Cedric Pride. We got our special guest here, Keisha, who's one of the big reasons that this charity is about. I also want to mention that You Can Begin Again is a 501c3. It's very important that you all know that. We're going to have some more guests on here in just a little bit in our next segment. And we also want you all to know that they need financial donations, as well as they need you to donate not only financially but with your time and your talent. We tend to forget that time and talent is a huge deal with nonprofits. So again, Voices of Reality, Cedric Pride. We're going to go to break, and we'll be right back with another guest shortly. Please stay tuned.